Oh, yes, indeed. Good morning, and good afternoon, good evening, good night, per your respective different location. And of course, welcome to the weekend sports. This is the live passion of sports, and of course, we give you updates in the world of sports, locally, nationally, and of course, internationally. And sit there pretty cool in the presenter seat. My name is Uriah Goa, and I love to say just increase the volume a bit and invite someone to listen. This broadcast is being fully sponsored by the Nimba TV ambassador, Madam Victoria Dennis. Tell us how they tell me what's going on. What is it? Can you say? What are you doing? Yeah, what is it? You got guests from Guinea yesterday. You got guests from Guinea yesterday. I'm not passing out. A church member from Guinea. The Guinea plus the check myself. Plus the king was not our man. He saw the man who passed a break on that. The king played with Bodoba. So for the Bodoba, they see 6 person in the world, not see them talking now. That's a not see someone posting on in this direction. Please come back and shout it very much. So, like we said, good morning and welcome to the weekend post here on Radio Saclepea FM 101.5, and of course, your premier online television, Nimba D9 TV. We are live here on the weekend post, and of course, it's good being back in your company after being away for a couple of times now. We want to say welcome back to the weekend post, and of course, couple of development. Couple of development, in the world of sports, and of course, all you could do is just invite someone to listen. We are facing a bit of problem with the streaming on Facebook. I don't know what's the reason. Oh my God. We are facing a couple of development with we are facing problem on the Facebook, but we want to sincerely apologize. Let's take this break and be back. Okay, so like we said, welcome back. And of course, we have a little problem with Facebook. That's streaming from on Facebook and was like giving us problem, but we are back now. You can also find us on the Madina TV and join us on the live broadcast. Today, we will be basically looking at a lot of news in the world of sports. As you may be aware, both locally, most of those national third and second division, including others, are already coming to an end. And of course, we will give you updates from it, and we will also give you updates from the Saclepea, the Tapatan Saclepea subcommittee. As you may be aware, there have been a lot of teams and what have you, and of course, we will give you update from the WIFU A Women League there in Guinea-Bissau. That Liberia was defeated yesterday 2-0 by Senegal. And of course, we will also give you fixture today from the LFA subcommittee. That's Guayclo FC, who will be taking on Biebo FC as well. That will be at about 2:00 p.m. today at the St. Francis Sport page there. And in the first playoff will be Ignate FC with Morning Brass Star FC at the Thomas F. Floss Post Stadium. That's expected to be in San Nicolas City, Nimba County. And of course, in the women division, War Girls FC will knock home with Determined Girls FC at the Johnny Vocal School Sport page today. at about 4 o'clock p.m. Wargates FC will welcome Dolake FC today. And at about 2 o'clock, Nimba Girls Power versus Jerry Girls at the Thomas F. Sports Stadium. That's the fixture for the lower women league, the LFA Nimba Sub Association Women Football. That's the fixture for it today. At 2 o'clock in Saclepea today will be determined. That's Nimba Girls Power versus Jerry Girls FC. And of course, that will be at the Thomas F. Sports Stadium in Saclepea at 2 o'clock. And at 4 o'clock today in Saclepea, Wargates FC 2 will welcome Dolake FC at the German Vocal School. It's going to be an interesting match for which you also going to follow as well. But to all of you who are joining us, we want to say thanks to all of you who have joined us on the Facebook page. A couple of news as well coming from European football. As you may be aware, the UEFA Champions League semi-final concluded May week. That was again Arsenal and Atletico de Madrid. And as you can see me in my Arsenal outfit, Arsenal qualified to the grand finale for the first time since 20 years. They qualified for the grand final of the UEFA Champions League after triumphing over Atletico de Madrid with a 21-0 victory in the second leg. A goal coming in the 44 minutes from the star boy Bukayo Saka gave Arsenal the chance to book their space to the grand final of the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026. The last time they were into the final of the Champions League was back in 2006 when they got defeated by FC Barcelona into the grand finale. And they kept the hope alive. They are back into the grand final. Arsenal are back into the grand final. And of course, tactical football as well. Bayern Munich went home back in Germany. And of course, Paris Saint-Germain, after a 1-1 draw, thereby securing a spot for the European champions into the semi-final for the second time in a row. They are into the grand final of the UEFA Champions League after drawing with Bayern Munich at home 1-1. A late minute goal coming from Hurricane was not enough to send the match into extra time or into a post-match penalty proceeding, hereby causing some chaos for the German champion. Of course, Paris Saint-Germain, European champions, are back into the Champions League final for the second consecutive time. And of course, it's going to be Paris Saint-Germain might take Gunners UEFA Champions League final. Let's take this break and be back. The Nimba County captain Josiah C for the first time appeared on Nimba D9 TV last night at about 9 o'clock since winning the County Trophy, appreciating the people of Nimba and so many among others. We will also take a very short recording for that interview that was conducted by me last night with the Nimba County's captain Josiah C. Gompa FC suffered relegation, and it's a very devastating news for the people of Nimba, as all teams that were promoted to second division have been relegated. Earlier on, it was Mighty Enforcer FC, a very tough side that were into the second division league. Saturday, they were relegated to the third division league, and now they are also being relegated to the fourth league. Mighty Enforcer into the fourth division league. And of course, Gompa FC, mathematically, they are being relegated to the third division league back after just spending 2 seasons into the second league. Nimba Quadro fit last within Gompa FC hand in securing a spot to the first division league. Because their final game will be against Golden Dream FC. Golden Dream FC will take on their final game. So Gompa FC need to either draw or defeat Golden Dream to keep the hope alive for their Nimba County brothers. Nimba Quadro, who also need to win their final match and secure a spot into the top flight. Former Mighty Enforcer attacker, and now Borogisi FC attacker Saras Mo, and of course Mohamed Pastori Keita the Shatter FC middleman also expressed disappointment in the Binance reaction to supporting sports. We'll also give you a clip of all of those things. The Nimba County District League MVP Clarence May appreciate two sports journalists from Nimba upon returning from China. After the visit from China, the MVP Clarence May appreciated two sports journalists from Nimba, that is Matthew Quay of Nimba in San Nicolas and Uriah Boa Radio Saclepea in Saclepea City, appreciating them with Jesse from China, and of course appreciating them as part of their contribution toward his career. Clarence Mann presented a Jesse to both local sport journalists in Nimba County in appreciating their efforts. Nimba United won the championship on the San Nicolas subcommittee in the National Third Division League. And that was just about goal different after surpassing our top contender Smash Soccer Football Academy, as both teams had 27 points each. And of course, Smash Soccer Academy was downplayed by Nimba United with just a goal difference. And of course, coming back, this was what the former Mighty Enforcer attacker, and of course now Wologizi FC attacker Cyrus Moore shared after a post was made about Gompa FC relegation. This was it, sharing. It said after just sharing a post of Gompa FC relegation in a few moments ago, former Mighty Enforcer attacker Cyrus Moore wrote, "What a shame for us. We care so much about politics in this county, yet we have lost interest in real talents. Mighty Enforcer was relegated because of no support, and now the same is happening to Gompa FC. This is really heartbreaking." Yes, he said Mighty Enforcer at first was a tough team for Nimba that qualified to the second division league, for which many Nimbans were proud of, and sadly, Nimbans, people who pretend to love football in Nimba, people who are ahead of football in Nimba, are not really, that's a business people as well, are not really showing that love to, showing that support to football teams into the top flight in Liberia in the first and second division league. It happened at first to Mighty Enforcer. Mighty Enforcer struggled to book a space into the second division league. They couldn't get that needed support that maybe brought the team as far as fourth division league. And now it's happening to Gompa FC. Sadly, Gompa FC is bearing the name of Ganta City. They are carrying the name of the city. And yet, no support. No support. And Mohamed Pastori Keita also expressed similar disappointment. He said, Uriah, it is sad to know that you will see all of these teams coming on. When the only time you will see people pretending to love football in Nimba County is when the county is coming. Whenever you see the county coming, I thought you'll see a few group of people pretending. But none of them, football is dying in Nimba. When Pastor Keita told me, he said, football is dying in Nimba. People will pretend to love sports in Nimba whenever country is coming, maybe to gain certain, favor or what have you. But whenever country is gone, football completely gone in Nimba. And that's the fact. We have Gompa FC that bearing the name of the city in Ganta. No support. And sadly today, Gompa FC have been relegated to the third division league back. Are you kidding me? No support to football in Nimba, and it is really Nimba County have become a hell to talent, to upcoming talents. Because whenever players are playing in Nimba, they won't get that necessary support. And Mohamed told me that Uriah, and my message to athletes out there is that whenever you want to play football and you want to achieve your goal, what you have to do is to leave Nimba. And I don't think that is good for us because we have modern sport pitches now in Nimba, sports stadiums. Now I think Nimba should be far ahead now in football. The citizens should support as we are doing as sport journalists. We put our time, we are dedicated almost all of our time to this, and we are into it. But sadly, no support for those teams. Absolutely no support. The only time you will see people pretending in Nimba that they can support football is when Kantemi is coming around. And now you see they won't come in, they won't come in. I hate to say they love football. But as soon as the Kantemi is gone, everything is gone. Nobody have time. If they can support a team in Nimba, nobody even care about that. And this is really, really sad. Really sad. Nimba should be far ahead of other countries in football. Nimba should be competing with Morovia in producing athletes. But I mean, no support. At the end of the day, the only one you will see that maybe they will try to support is those that can drink. No player that can drink liquor. No player that can take in alcohol. That's the time you will see maybe some of them calling them King Jusha, giving them liquor and other things. Now the only support Nimbans can give to football players. Seriously, and this is sad. This is really sad. And there's not going anything like football in Nimba. Look at Gompa FC. You have a lot of wonderful talents on Gompa FC. You have people like Jordan Nambo. These are all players that should be playing the top division. That should have more support, especially with that type of team bearing a certain name. Gompa FC. Today they are very relegated. It is only one hope Nimba have now in second division league. Nimba is too big that they don't even have a team representing them into the first division league. Can you imagine that? It is only Nimba Quadro that is trying to go back into the first league, but all lies now in the hand of the same Gompa FC. Gompa FC need to forget about every other thing and maybe prove their best against Golden Dream. Because if Gompa FC beat Golden Dream or draw Golden Dream and Nimba Quadro win their last game, definitely Nimba Quadro will be into the first division league. So Nimba Quadro is in a trailing race to qualify for the first division league. They need a victory in their final match and should be hoping they need a victory and also should be hoping that Golden Dream either draw or loses their last match to make this dream become a reality. It is interesting because Golden Dream last match will be against a Nimba County side, Gompa FC, who are early been relegated. So Nimba Quadro fate of qualification truly rests on the shoulder of Gompa FC. Nimba Quadro will have to pray that Gompa FC draw or win against Golden Dream so that the hope will remain alive for the boys of Gompa FC. So that's for Nimba Quadro. Will hope that Gompa FC win or draw, and they have to win a last match well to give them a chance to qualify to first division league. But as it stands, Nimba County, a whole Nimba County only have a team now in the second division league, and we're hoping to qualify to the first division league. So if Nimba Quadro qualifies to first division league, Nimba County will not have any team into second division league. We imagine that. I mean, this is very, very sad for us. It's a shame to people who pretend to love football in Nimba. People who pretend to love football when Kantemi is coming. That's the only time you will see people pretending that they can support football players in Nimba, but nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Definitely nothing. Nobody loves football in Nimba. People only add love football in Nimba to gain something. To gain. Maybe doing a national contest sport me for something to get something to put in their own pocket. but nothing at all. Maybe to say, yes, as a person, I will maybe do this for the second division or the first division team that representing Nimba in the National League. Nothing at all. There have been no support. So imagine teams on the top flight, first and second division league, going through those things. Then what become of our third division teams that are down and fourth division teams that are down the line? If the men up there in the first and second division league not getting the support, what become of the men way down in the third or fourth division league? I mean, this is not a good sign of football in Nimba. It is really shameful to see a whole Nimba county not having a team into the first division league. And now, no support. No support. Imagine Gompa FC bury the name. You bury the name of Ganta City. I thought they should be help to the city. They should raise the city name. But nobody even stepping forward to support the team. And people will come and pretend with all lot of things. I hate to say they love football in Nimba County, but anyone tell you that somebody love football in Nimba, tell them the lie. Nobody is supporting football in Nimba County. Nobody. And this was one of the word from one of Gompa FC defender, Emmanuel Topo. Emmanuel Topo said, we don't have any sport lover in this city or country. Only politics and lawyer. And I lie. Nobody in the country left football. Be it a who. Nobody left football. Only politics. People left in the country. And this was a write-off from Mr. Andonis Delimian, the former sports steering committee chairman of Nimba County. He said, though God need the city support, but it's difficult to see. He said, it's hard to see. The people need the city support. But what's going on, we know. What the city contribution to them? Anyway, that's the country, and people pretend to be good and we move. That's true. Instead, people pretend to be good in the country. People pretend to be good. And what a shame for people who are pretending to be ahead of football in Nimba. No support. So we'll declare the phone line open to get your thoughts. Like I said, no support even on the higher level. Then what about people that play in the third division league, in the fourth division league? That means what is happening to people in the first and second division is 10 times happening to people in the third and fourth division. 10 or 20 times happening to people in the third or fourth division. And it's really sad. Last day tomorrow will be the Air Clasico. Barcelona will take on Real Madrid tomorrow at the Spotify Canoe. You know, we can just leave that out. And we will also need a prediction in the Air Clasico. Over the weekend last week, Saclepea United triumphed over FISA United, and Saclepea United, congratulations to them. They are qualified for the county playoff, as well as being Ganta. And like we are saying, on the same team of this support. In the same support issue, people have to step forward to support the team, support Saclepea United. Now, one of the teams we're going to be talking about, Saclepea United bearing the city name, but no support. And the people just qualify again for country playoff. No support. So 07777 you will call and give us your own view on the issue of sport. People be pretending to love football in Nimba first, and secondly, you will give us your own feeling. What do you make of Gompa FC relegation? And lastly, you will also tell us your prediction in the Air Clasico tomorrow. 07777 is the number to put you through. 07777 call and let's hear your view. Football is actually dying in Nimba. Football continue to die in Nimba County. 07777 Let's talk to this first caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Your name and where have you joined us from? Saracen, welcome to the Weekend Sports, Chief.
Thank you so much, Zahar. Thank you for the program. I've been following you. And I just have few points I want to make.
Okay.
You talk about Copa FC relegation
Yeah.
and then how it's very the new of the city and the people are not supporting the team. And then you talk about the people of Nimba are not supporting Stalin and all of this.
Yeah.
So we going out loud, we can just discuss it this way. The people of Nimba, they can't support Stalin. But then Goma every very the new of Goma doesn't mean that the club people don't see the people of Goma. There are zero questions in Goma there. A lot of questions in Goma. And then Goma FC has full of.
Yeah, but seriously, we are saying it because okay. All right.
These are crossings that are registered, and I'm aware that those crossings are registered with that web registry, right?
Yeah.
And then they have owners. Very instead doesn't mean I belong to the city. No. But at any point, if the owner decide to go back to the community, to the group, to the show, they go back and say, oh, we need help, and then this is why it's happening. Maybe some people may be led by the spirit and say, yes, we can come in and help. But it's not compulsory. It's not Secretary United is very many of Secretary. Yes, Secretary United is here. At certain time, I saw certain news that they were at certain point they were intending to sell Secretary United. Why is this happening? It's very many of the city, but it does not belong to the city people. It's not a community and something to say, yes. It's something that everybody can join in to support. And he did mention about Nimba candidacy. That the people of Nimba can pretend as if to say the Lord. So we know that the Nimba candidacy that we know belongs to the people of Nimba. If Nimba is playing, how does he have the right to say my little friend that I have there? And you right, you say what you have. But it's not a crossing that belongs to somebody. And the person he knew that he had the need to go and the person to go to the league.
All right.
People don't support.
Okay, sorry.
So that's where I differ with you.
All right. All right. Anyway, I will come to that, but let's talk to the next caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay, 0777777. Yeah, so Saracen, you make a very wonderful point, right? We all agree Gompa FC is owned by someone. But I look in this case, we the people of Nimba, let's talk to this caller. Hello, caller. Yeah, your name. Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, I think but now all the kids are eager for tomorrow. Get my new be but then I think I'm about then.
Oh, pray, man.
Yeah, two more man. To other your new vehicle money. I think we the but then we lost football. A player are playing again. I didn't want to begin the movement of it. Look at everything now there again and sister in there. Look at the behavior of sister in there. Carry again the state of very the solar the content. Look at football player. You can record it, second record it. Look at the red again second sister in there player. Look at the behavior of that player carry on. Look at what he is done. Player is behaving like that. I have very people look at you to support you at least to go on the country level or the national level. You know, good at that. There are brothers that come here that play the football. I take them. I take you at this. Your David Adam of that. You know, good at that. I take them. You know, good at that.
All right. All right. Okay. So coming back to what Saracen said, right? We agree. Compa FC is owned and operated by an individual. But Saracen, let's also consider that this team is bearing a certain name and it is representing Nimba County in the National League. Whenever you are talking about teams that are representing Nimba in the National League, you will mention them. And people are not even showing any support. People are not showing support to either of those players. There have been series of complaints from players coming to us. Even Mohamed Keita, like I said, Keita mentioned similar point. Let's talk to this caller. Hello.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Chief. DKD.
Hey, thank you for the recommendation.
Welcome to the Weekend Sport, Chief.
Thank you very much. I just having you on my day, some wonderful things. But I just, it's just in my heart. When you say Compa United, right?
Yeah, Gompa FC.
Compa FC. Kevin is sitting with the commercial sitting. But right, everybody in Canada is supposed to
support, yeah.
They're supposed to support that team because it's very the commercial sitting Compa. You see, when you say Barcelona, you see teams, something like that need by the city. So for that reason, you will see everybody now will say, yeah, this is our team. We will support it. But the quality people like in Nimba County, they can only show all that they like sport. But that quality, you get anything, you get Saclepea FC, then the Saclepea go against that particular team. We'll be going against ourselves. So all the Compa people, the Nimba people, the DBC people, we compare them to support Compa United. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the team bearing the name. This is the team that carrying the name of the city. The city. I mean, even this team is owned, and let's agree, this team is owned and operated by an individual. But it doesn't also deny them the right of supporting the team. It doesn't deny the fact that they should support the team. The fact that maybe the team is being operated by an individual. But that team is represented. Whenever you say you are mentioning that name on the national level, they need Gompa will be mentioned. And where is Gompa? You will be definitely thinking about Ganta. But sadly, our people have involved themselves so much into politics that we are now avoiding supporting athletes. Instead, we are the one killing those dreams. So let agree now that Nimba doesn't have a representation now. Gompa has been eradicated. And currently, you think Nimba sort of be, if the people of Nimba were sport loving people, you think they could have, maybe they couldn't have a team now representing them into the National League? No. We could have a team representing us in the National League. In the National First Division League, I mean. But nothing of such. Then when can no, we are not actually talking about maybe ordinary. We're talking about people that are holding a position, especially in position in the FA in Nimba. They are not really being well to those players. They are not really being well, to be real now. Yeah, so 07777 is the number to put you through. And for now, we will be coming to a close of today's edition of the Weekend Sports. I'd love to say tomorrow will be the Air Classico, and today as well, then make our way on the Gompa Sports Stadium to cheer our team, our respective team, to victory. We will have both Saclepea United, that's war guests, going against Dolake. It's a tough match. Dolake have been in a top form recent, and of course, I mean, it's a game to watch. So that's it. But we have someone, a studio guest, into our studio. Let's take this break to talk to him real quick, and then we'll wrap up.